Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and I'm an intuitive astrologer. I combine my knowledge of astrology with my intuition, and I will do the same today. I'm making this video about the month of August 2023 for the sign of Libra. So this is for everyone with a Libra Sun, Moon or Rising. And I will start off with the part of astrology, and at the end I will share some intuitive messages with you. So Libra, this month in August is going to be quite a slow month. We're going to have so many retrograde. We're going to start off this month with Venus retrograde, and then on the 23rd of August there's also going to be Mercury retrograde, which will happen until the 14th of September. And you know, if you haven't heard before, during Mercury retrograde it's not the best time to sign contracts or to buy electronics. If you do buy them, get a guarantee or make sure that you can bring it back. And the same with contracts. If there is no other way than to sign it, just read through every single sentence and make sure that everything is in the contract so you don't skip anything, or you know, you will not get fooled by anyone. And this is very important. So we're starting off with Leo season, which will be in your 11th house. And this is all about friendships. This is about community. So you would like to be among friends. And with Venus retrograde, you might even meet up with an old friend, or maybe a friend that you haven't seen in a while, or you're literally reconnecting with a friend from the past. Maybe you separated because you had some struggles, or you just separated through circumstances, and you might reconnect with that friend again. And what makes this month of August also very special is that there are two full moons, and they are both supermoons. So the first one is on the 1st of August in the sign of Aquarius, and the second one is on the 30th of August in the sign of Pisces. And this will be the biggest supermoon of the year. And only about every 2.5 years there are two full moons in the same month. So this has a huge meaning, and it brings a lot of lessons together with all the retrograde planets. This is an amazing time to introspect, but you're gonna literally find a combination between being with friends that are going to give you some messages that are very key to your own healing, and being by yourself, because you have Mars in Virgo in your 12th house. So your energy levels are going to be a bit lower. Okay, so you're going to feel slow. This is not a time to launch huge products, to put a lot of effort in a business. It's more about going back to the details and really reshaping everything, redoing what was, or you know, adding something that was missing. You're just polishing what was already there. And you know, with the retrograde you also go to the past. So you might have some past memories, maybe about school or friendships, and how these friendships affected you, and how you would like to be friends with someone. And maybe you have known some type of betrayal, and it made you rethink what is a good friend. And because you have Leo in the 11th house, you tend to stand out in a group, and you tend to be like the sunshine of the group, and maybe even the center of attention. But this is not done consciously. You're not doing this on purpose. You know, this happens naturally, especially if you're Libra ascendant. You tend to take on the center of attention in a group, and you know, we need this people who are like that in groups, but this can bring envy towards you, okay, from other people. You have Jupiter in the 8th house, and this really means that there might be some luck coming in through different sources, especially related to money situations. So maybe you get support from someone. It could be an inheritance. You might be specialized if you're working as an accountant. This could be a really good year for you, or anything related to occult science, or if you're a therapist, any job that really transforms or has to do with banking or money systems, you're going to have a really good year this year. And also beginning of next year will be very good for these type of businesses or jobs. So this full moon in Aquarius is going to be in your 5th house. So this is all about your children. So maybe you want to spend some time with your kids. You want to maybe hang out with other parents. If you don't have kids, you might want to hang out with your love and go together in a group of friends. However, with Venus retrograde, there will be some distance between you and your partner, or if you're dating someone, even before the retrograde already, there might be some distance coming up. And this is purely because we are in a phase where we need to reevaluate what is important in love to us and what is important in money. So these things you will dive deep into, and it might be that you will hear from an ex, or someone might be coming back because you have some type of unfinished business. And if you're single, I hear people say like, okay, what if I meet someone new during Venus retrograde? That's not always doomed. It can be doomed, but it could be someone from a past life. You can check that in astrology as well. And could be a past life or past. So if you're picking up something with someone from the past, this could actually work out. And the only way to know is to wait with time, okay? After Venus stations direct, after the 3rd of September, you will know if this is a long-term relationship or not. So you definitely can meet someone. It might be someone you know already or not, but the only way to find out is to wait till after. Unless you have Venus retrograde in your natal chart, then it's perfectly fine to meet someone new. So on the 16th of August, there's going to be a new moon in Leo, and there's going to be a lot of Uranus energy. So make sure that you're not lending money to your friends or overly spending to friends. Or taking advice from friends to spend it on certain services, and you end up spending too much of your own money, and that's kind of going to work against you. Okay? So yeah, definitely there's a huge emphasis on your friendships and how you connect with your friends. Who is your true friend? Do I have any unresolved feelings towards some of my current friends? This will all come up in this month. And on the 30th of August, there's going to be a full moon in the sign of Pisces at 7 degrees. So that's very close to Saturn. And Saturn in your 6th house. So make sure that if you feel you have any health issues, you go to the doctor. Okay? Because Saturn in the 6th house might already bring up certain health problems. Always do a checkup. I'm 100% for science. I believe that science and energies can merge together very well, but I think they are a mix of both, and they can really help you understand the human body better and understanding what is going on. You might feel very restrained by your work. It's like work just feels a little bit heavy, like there's a heavy weight on your shoulders that you're feeling, especially towards the end of the month. And since all the planets are retrograde, you might feel that things are slow, you can't move forward. It's bringing a bit of frustration this month. If you are looking for a job, you're gonna have to put a bit more effort, because Saturn there is gonna make you work hard towards finding a job. So it's not going to be something that just easily comes to you, at least not for everyone. It's either a job in authority, and you're gonna have to work really hard, or you're gonna have a hard time finding a job. Ooh. Okay, a leap of faith. So it's like you have decided that you're just gonna take a leap of faith, and by the end of the month, when the Virgo season is starting at 23rd of August, It's really important for you to rest, Libra. Don't overdo things. Don't do too many things. So the beginning of the month is very social. It's a mix of resting and socializing, but by the end, you're preparing for your season. It's like you're having a plan that you want to do, like you have such good ideas. So write them down in August, write all your ideas down, that when the planets are not holding you back from taking action, you can start it. But you can definitely work on all these plans. Change and transition. So this is a phase of huge change, and a lot of you, especially with Chiron in the 7th house, there's for some of you even been a breakup, or a lot of old pains have been coming up regarding relationships. And be aware that you are not overly taking care of your partner, unless of course your partner is ill. That can bring this situation with displacement as well. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be there for your partner, but if someone is only thinking of their own pains and not of yours, that's going to be something questionable. So really see if the person you're with is the right person for you. And if you're single, you're going to really look within yourself. What do I actually want in a partner? Who matches me, and what have I attracted in the past that didn't work out? Okay, so you want a change and transition in your love life, in your work life. You want to do things differently. You don't want to make the same mistakes. And I know there is no such thing as a mistake, because how do you know what you don't like if you didn't experience it? So it's very important to make those mistakes. Wow. We just talk about it, and I got the card New Beginning. So you're definitely going towards this new, studying and learning. So stay open-minded about the course of your life, because a new beginning is happening. And if you feel kind of in this stuck phase, like in between phase, I don't know what's next. What is life gonna offer me? So don't live too much in the future that you forget about the present. And especially August is also about closing a chapter from the past, so you can move on and work on these brilliant ideas, because you're about to start a new cycle. So be ready. This is my message for you, my amazing Libras. Thank you so much for your donations, your support. I really appreciate all of your love. And leave a comment below how you feel. I read all my comments, and I would like to hear from you how this resonates with you. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any videos. And like this, more people can benefit from learning about astrology and learning about themselves, and learning how to discern your own information. So thank you so much. Let's see you next time.